Hi there. A few years ago, my husband and we went to the UK from Australia, and we found these bunch of old newspaper clippings at a market. Flying saucer, unidentified flying objects, newspaper cuttings. Flying saucers, fact not fiction. Anyway, I thought I would have a look inside and show you guys. So look, I might just put that one aside. This is a correspondence that this person who was collecting all this information had with a magazine, a UFO magazine. It's so interesting. So he has stuck all this, which has sort of come off, which you can see, and he's got all these paper clippings. Oh, they're just so cool. So yeah, one of the unsolved mysteries of today is that of the flying saucers. Are they real? If so, do they come from outer space, or are they an optical illusion, or the outcome of distorted imagination? Much of the evidence comes from the most reliable sources, and scientists have been quite unable to explain it away. Anyway, love the illustration. It's cool. This unusual photograph of a flying saucer was taken by a 13-year-old boy birdwatcher. Let's have a look at it. What the hell is that? Okay. And this one down here. This amazing phenomenon seen in France in 1952 when a curious cylinder appeared with red balls surrounded by yellowish rings. Looks like a cigarette, doesn't it? Okay. We've got some more here. Wish upon a flying saucer, says experts. Evidence supports theory of visitors from space. Do you want to see a flying saucer? You do? Then go to a certain open space regularly, say once a month, and try to send out thought waves asking a flying saucer to come to you. And if you are lucky, you may see one. I have heard of this before. I had no idea they thought like this back then. It's quite old. I have heard of people actually going out and thinking about UFOs and actually seeing it. I've tried. Nah, I don't get nothing. I get a cloud, a bird. I don't get much. What's this? Sky riddled, alerts radar man. Ooh, Scotland. Okay, clues to radar sky riddle. That mystery object in the sky, which was seen only on radar screens, was too fast, too big, and too maneuverable. And that one was 57. What do we got over here? The thing they couldn't catch. Mwah. That unidentified flying object the RAF chased down the channel last week was a new British plane. I thought they were going to say it was an air balloon or something, like a weather balloon. Ooh, rocket jet. Okay. Oh, well, you know what they say. A lot of people do think that these UFO sightings are us. The 4 little men in a flying saucer. People in the village. What are they saying? Let's have a look. Oh, okay. 29-year-old Hungarian refugee said he was cycling home and he was dazzled by a strange projectile He hid behind a telegraph pole and saw 4 little men walking along the road. He came out of hiding and had just reached his bicycle when, as he told the police, the 4 little men came towards me in a threatening manner. Why, I order. What do the police say about it all? It was a collective optical illusion, they maintained, caused by a farmer's wife walking home over the crest of a hill with a flashing lantern. Yep, I reckon a flashing lantern looks like 4 little people, don't you? Wow, flashing lantern threatening people. I've never heard of that. Okay, what is this? 5 flying objects not identified. Blah, blah, blah. And there are saucers, says Air Professor. Flying saucers do exist, and they are controlled from out of space. That was from 57. Londoners spot the orange light in the sky. Bang goes another good story. A professor explains about flying saucers. Ooh, do tell. There was excitement in the Star office today when the AP story from Singapore arrived. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. They might be visiting Earth to help save us from ourselves. Oh, that good old scenario. You know, we abduct you, do experiments on you, you know, and like missing 411, perhaps eat you, never bring you back home again, but they're here to save us. Yeah, that's right, here to save us. Okay, let's have a look at this. Flip it around. Ooh, okay. Raff alert and channel air riddle. Blah, blah, biddy-dee-doo. Oh, boy and girl. See flying golf ball. Yeah, those little round balls that, of light that shine and twinkle around the place. A lot of people have seen those. People are saying perhaps they are drones. There's like a mothership somewhere just chucking these little drones out to have a look and make sure that we are, you know, good people. Mr. Danvers saw it too. All right, now this illustration, come on now, check it out. A reconstruction of 3 flying saucers with mothercraft. Oh, there you are. Well, that's what I was just saying, with a mother ship spitting out the little balls, silver balls, you know. It's the flying saucer season. Ooh, I wonder when that was. Many of the reports of people having seen flying saucers can be explained away by weather conditions or balloons. Yes, they can. Not. Liar, liar, pants on fire. All right. Let's have a look. What else? I'll try and turn this over. They're quite thick, the pages. There you go. Some saucers or flight of fancy. A flying saucer? Are there such things? First picture above could be evidence. And look, you know what? Even today, people are still seeing these lights in the sky. Yes. What else? Probing. What on? Probing mystery of skies. I thought that would mean probing, like as in probing someone's, you know. Well, you know, they used to say they used to probe your ass, didn't they, really? It's funny, you don't hear much of that anymore. People saying that alien probed my ass. Late news, flying saucer, blinds drivers. This is when that 57. Gee, there's a lot of going on in the 50s, wasn't there? The Thing from outer space. Ooh. Okay. Okay, what is that? What did they find? in someone's garden? A plant. Theories. Flying saucer men planted it during secret landings in the garden at Poole. The Earth has been bombarded with seeds from outer space. It's probably something from bloody Australia. That someone's... Not me. It wasn't me. I didn't take any seeds over with me. Well, that's probably it. It was probably something from Australia. We've got a lot of weird plants over here. Oh my God. What the hell's that? The thing is dangerous. Oh, for Pete's sake. It's just one of those bloody, what do you call them? Those Asian fruits that stink. You know those ones. What do they say? It's a highly poisonous, all parts of it, to people and animals. In America, several children died after eating sweet white seeds from the fruit. In Britain, cattle and sheep died within hours of eating leaves which had become mixed with their fodder. Fodder? Hello, fodder. I'm sure it looks like that stinky Asian fruit anyway. Signs of Life on Mars, 1957. Comet sighted. Rush hour on the flying saucer line. Okay. Really did, look, more and more, here we are, here is a cigar shaped. More and more, I mean, they are, you know, back then in the 50s, you're a nutcase. Now, of course, you're no longer a nutcase if you believe in flying saucers or aliens or life beyond here, which just makes me think that something might be a bit up. Because there seems to be quite a lot of it lately. Not lately, actually, it's been building up. A lot of people have, you know, got it on YouTube and stuff like that. And it's quite interesting. You wonder if it's all leading up to something, and that could be the fact that they might want to try and, I don't know, you know, maybe the government might pretend that we may have a alien invasion, you know, just a bit like War of the World type of thing, and I don't know, just keep us locked in. Or do what we say you have to do in case the aliens get ya. Mate. Fucking aliens, huh? Ooh, red hot rock dropped near school. Not a meteorite. Flying riddle. Ooh, gosh, he really did keep everything. It's his. Did he see Moon Rocket? Moon Rocket? Flying saucer from Venus? Ooh. Okay. Well, you know. Air Force says flying saucers are balloons. Yeah, they don't say that anymore. They say flying saucers are flying saucers or UAPs. Everyone seems to think they know what's going on. We really don't, do we? Riddle of the rocket. Did the rocket of Sputnik crash yesterday near Hamburg? News reports huge fireball crash, probably a meteorite. Marilyn's no Venus, says Spaceman George. Marilyn Monroe will look plain compared with the girl from the planet Venus. A mere human male wouldn't stand an earthly in the matrimonial stakes of Venus and Mars, according to George. One very good reason, he explains, is because sex, as we know it, doesn't enter into life on the planets. And you know this how, George? How? Oh, George gets messages from outer space. When he was washing up. Yep, that's always a good time to get messages from outer space when you're washing up. Flash at sea. I know a few people who flash at sea, running a bit naked, nothing on. Fireball riddle. What's this one? Flashing sky rips off paint. I shouldn't laugh, but it is funny. Some of it's funny, and I don't know why. Why am I giggling? Why? Saucerman in my front room, says Mother. Twice in 6 weeks, says Cynthia. Spacemen looking like fine Greek athletes. Oh my God! Have appeared before her in the front room. She's 27 and probably single. And the mother, aged 1 and Susan 3, says the neighbours in Birmingham are calling her a crank. But whatever they say, I know I have seen and chatted with them. The small, attractive blonde housewife says she met her first spaceman in November. He says he appeared before me one afternoon. He said he had come because his people wanted to help the people of Earth. Here we go again. To increase their standards of living and to stop quarrelling with one another. No, he wants to root you. He wants to have sex so you can have his baby. And then you have a little star seed. The men from space, they said they came from Venus, returned to Mrs. Appleton's front room. I was not frightened this time. In fact, I became so fond and attracted by them, I did not want them to leave. And you shagged them, woman. Oh my God, okay, so remember that name, because she's got little alien hybrids, hasn't she? She's trustworthy woman. A house surgeon at Chelsea said women sometimes suffer from temporary delusions after childbirth. Fuck off, mate. Telephone calls flooded. Oh, here we go. No, I don't want that one. What else is there? No, I don't want that one. A phone call to skipper of pink trawler. Did the trawler's paint tell a white lie? It turned pink in the night. It's turned back again to its normal colour. What was that all about? Oh, possible, unless something lit it up. That sounds weird. Here comes the Sputnik again. Okay, well, we all know that there are things at some time, well, UFOs have been seen to come out of water, out of the ocean. And there's been reports of seeing lights under the ocean. I'm not sure if that's where they actually are. I mean, I personally don't think they're from outer space at all. I think they are an interdimensional entity that's been here forever. Men from space are mapping out the world. Oh my God, would you trust that head? There we go. Men from space. Okay. Oh, here we are. Flying saucers, puzzlers for Queenslanders. Brisbane, North Queensland's flying saucers mystery deepened today with reports of silvery white objects on a hillside and further sightings of coloured rockets. Wow. Cool. And there's more. Altered for UFOs, 1962. UFOs photographed, 1962. Flying saucer landed on my potato patch. My God, Farmer Roy took one look at the saucer-shaped crater on his land and sent for the police. I can imagine that conversation. Wow, okay. Scientist blames Martians for hole in field. Uh-oh, here we go. Visitors from Uranus. Ooh, 1963. It's funny, I doubt if they made Uranus jokes back then. I mean, you know. Helicopters threw their shadows over the mystery of the hole in the ground yesterday. The hole in the ground. Probably a sinkhole or something. I haven't actually read it, to tell you the truth. Oh, look at this baby. What's it say under there? Hold on. Well, looks stupid if little green men appear, says Army, but a clash over that crater. How Dr. Randall visualizes the spaceship, a drawing he did himself. Research ship, probable weight. So fucking great. A touch of mildew in the spark of morale entered the curious case of the potato field crater. Need to know more about this potato field crater. The Army don't dig this mystery. I don't dig it either. 1963. Groovy, man. I don't dig it. All right, let's see. Don't scoff at mystery holes. 10,000 holes in Blackburn, Lancashire, or something like that. Flying triangle. Well, hello. Triangle now. Things are progressing. 100 phone over everything in the sky. Okay. And a bit of a flip. There's a lot here, isn't there? If you could be bothered looking at all this. What's that? Cool. Using a what camera? Using a 5S camera. 1967 now. Gone are the 50s. And we're getting into the groovy 60s. And they both look very official and groovy. Constable, Wiley? I was going to say Willie. And Constable Waycott near the spot where the object vanished. Oh, look, I'll just point over there. I'm going to stand with my hand on my hip and look like a fashion model. 2 constables have reported to their chief of police that they have seen a flying saucer, and the evidence was accepted by the chief. He gave permission for the report to be published last night. Reliable. What did they see? I mean, I'm not laughing at the fact that they actually saw it. Because I'm a believer, right? It's just so daggy. It's just daggy the way they write. Lights in the sky. Sorry, Mirror 67. Here we go. UFO riddle of, geez, Whirligig to Farmer's Crocs. What's that underneath here? Can't get at it. Anyway. Yeah, objects, balloons. And it wasn't a satellite. It wasn't a balloon. Orange discs. Grapefruit. Joins UFO mystery, huh? Giant grapefruit. UFOs stop traffic. 11 reasons why the 15 ponies died. Ooh, here we go. Animal mutilation. Animals attacked with laser precision. We all know about that too, don't we? Ponies, not Daleks this time. Dartmoor death riddle. 15 mangled ponies. How did they die? Does it actually say what they look like? What happened to them, or what do they look like? No. Okay, Dartmoor, don't be shy of seeing UFOs. What on earth is going on? Here we go, hitting the 70s. Enough's enough. Let's have the truth. I agree. We saw the UFO from our window. Oh my God. Oh, and under here. We saw UFOs, says schoolboys. Yep, that green cigar shape. Weather does nothing deter UFO sightings. These are things I don't think... Oh, they may have been stuck down, but they've come undone. What is this one? Oh no, it's got a sexy lady on it. It's got to be from one of those. Ooh, hello. Look at this. Spaceship rays on artist impression. Mystery shapes, one photograph sighting. Hello again. We're buzzed for 30 minutes by flashing cigar-shaped objects. Blimey, size of a plane. I'm sure they don't look that big, the ones now. Crazy. Oh, look, in February last year, the captain carrying Prince Charles home from the US saw a glowing red object. That's because Charles is an alien. Well, actually, they reckon he might be a lizard creature. That's not me actually saying it, but it's just what people have sort of said and written down. Oh my God, look at this one. Is there a great cover-up? The year of the UFO. What year is this, by the way? Does it have a year on it? President Carter, while governor of Georgia, filed 2 reports of his observations of flying saucers he described as a luminous object that changed shape and colour. Yeah. It's very interesting. I mean, if they've always been with us and they're, and now they're making themselves more noticeable, or probably that doesn't really make sense. I just think that maybe they've always been there. I mean, there's been proof of them being here, old paintings and things from the past with flying saucers in the background and stuff like that. If they had flying saucers, then why do they just still look the same? I mean, surely their craft would look a bit different. Flying saucers, fact, not fiction. So this man had these correspondence, I think, to the Flying Saucer Review book, I believe, or British Flying Saucer Research Society. It's great. It really is. It's super cool. Yeah, let's talk space. Weekend pilot in near collision with flying saucer. Look at him. Okay. Here we are. Dear member, I was very pleased to hear that you intended to help us in trying to solve the mystery of UFOs. Being prepared to keep a general lookout for them and to set aside a certain amount of time for this purpose. Well, I have to say, with everybody looking at their phones, and this is a little device, pocket-sized elevation finder for UFOs. How it's done. And there we are. The Martians have landed. Ooh, 86. Great picture. Stop worrying about invasion from outer space. The aliens are probably already here. Of course they are. UFO reporter. And this one. Thank you for your letter and interesting comments. We're always pleased to hear from you. We can't publicate it. And he's got it all sort of staped down there, all his correspondence. Anyway, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Anyway, there we go. How about that, huh? Interesting? I think so. Anyway, I'm hoping that you found it interesting. Oh, I forgot. I have to show you this. If I can do it with one hand. I should be in a... Hold on. Using my elbow. Alrighty. This is a card found inside. There is no sorcery. How about this wish? A happy birthday to you. Oh, man. So good. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it and keep looking up.